Здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте, рада вас приветствовать. Наш шановний учасник пані Юліана, вона не говорить українською, тому, будь ласка, послухайте презентацію російською. Да, Юлиана, рада вас видеть, рада вашему участию в нашей онлайн-выставке, что вы смогли к нам присоединиться. Пожалуйста, вам слово.
Спасибо большое и привет из Торонто, где я в этот момент. Я знаю, что у меня только 20 минут, и поэтому я не буду терять больше времени, и я буду начинать мою короткую презентацию. Так. Я только хочу сказать в самом начале этой презентации, что русский – это не мой первый язык, и я все понимаю, но когда надо говорить без практики, у меня не так хорошо получается. Поэтому у меня есть презентация на русского языка, но я буду говорить по-английски, за то, что все присутствующие здесь могут, у них будет практика по английскому языку. So, welcome to Centennial College. We are the biggest and the oldest college in Toronto, Ontario. We have 5 different campuses and 2 study centers in the city of Toronto, which is the largest city in Canada. And it is a very, very active participant in the economy of the world. We are one of the most fast developing centers in the sphere of technological innovation and among the first 20 really influencing and important centers of finance in the world. Why is this important? It is because of 2 reasons. Many of our students choose to stay here in Toronto, in Canada, after graduation. And they can find a job really fast when they stay here. How fast and what kind of job? We are going to talk about a little bit later. Plus, Canada allows our students to work part-time all the way from the beginning to the end of their studies. So, in Toronto, it is really easy to find a part-time job and make money while you live and study here. Why is Canadian education so famous around the world? First of all, because it's a world-class education. And colleges like Centennial, community colleges, which are supported and financed by the governments of different provinces, offer not only theoretical, but highly affordable and practical knowledge to all our students. After graduating from any of our 2-year or 3-year programs, our graduates can stay, and they will, and they are staying in Canada to look for a job for the next 3 years. So together with education, all our students get Canadian work experience. And this is really important in a world that is so connected today. You know what has been going on in the world for the last 1.5 years, and Canada has been one of the most flexible countries in the world to react to this viral pandemic. Today, the rule of staying for 3 years in the country after graduation has changed, and students can take half of their program online at home and then come to Canada and finish their studies and still receive a 3-year work permit, something that was quite different 2 years ago. Centennial is a huge college. We have over 30,000 students every year, and a lot of these students, as a matter of fact, until a year and a half ago, were international students, and they come from all over the world. So you can see a map of all the countries we welcome students from every single semester. Why is college education so good and so useful to international students? Of course, anytime I have a meeting with students from Ukraine, I get this question, but we want to go to university. Well, here are some reasons why college education, which is a higher level of education, which is practically equal to university education. Here are some reasons why college education really gives you a very competitive edge once you finish your program. First of all, it is very practical, a great combination of theory and practice, and we work with leaders of the economy in Canada. They are our partners. They offer our students work experience in the form of a co-op education, which means they take our students while they are in their programs, and our students work there in real life environment, and they get paid for that. We also have lots of companies that offer sponsorship, and they also help us get money enough to offer grants and scholarships. So we have very close relationship with the biggest and the most important companies in Canada: Air Canada, Bombardier, Facebook, Google, many others. Another very important reason why college education gives you so much more than a university bachelor education is the development of skills while you are at college. As a matter of fact, our students stay in the classroom very little. They have lectures, of course, they participate in seminars, but most of the time they are doing what they have learned. You see a picture here of our kitchen for the hospitality students. We've got many labs, studios, places where students go and not only learn, but do. So they develop their skills while they are still at school, and they have access to the best and the most current technology and equipment. Last but not least, their teachers come from the industry. They're not academicians per se. They've worked, they know their industry very well, and they are the first people who will give our students connections into the industry. Another question we get very often when we meet with students and their parents is, but how do you rate? Are you the first? Are you in the first 10? where are you exactly? Well, the short answer is community colleges are not rated in Canada, and the reason is very simple, because we all follow the same set of very strict rules and regulations set up by our ministries of education. So we do not differ in terms of programming, curricula, context, and etc., etc. But what makes us different is what our students think about us and what we can give our students. And these are some numbers that come from the annual International Student Barometer study. So I've got the numbers from 2 years ago. Understandably, things have really changed in the last year and a half, but this is it. We are in the 90th percentile when it comes to participation in the study process, online education, online support. And for those who never stopped coming to college, and we never stopped, we never closed. As a matter of fact, we always had practical work going on in our studios and labs and hangars. 93% really love the environment they're in, and they study in, and they work in. And over 90% are really happy with the support our international department gives them in any respect, with any problem: housing, finding a part-time job, immigration questions, anything. We are a big team of over 80 people who work every single day to help our students from many different countries become really successful in life. Why we are really popular? Because most of our students get their first job very, very soon after they graduate. So it's a really high percentage, and I'm going to show it to you now. So you can see that many of our programs have 100% of students who graduated employed 6 months after graduation in a related job to their program, not just any job, but related. So you can see television and film, the business program, that's a great postgraduate program, by the way, software engineering technology, a 3-year program, high demand for our students. 100% graduates got their first job. Excellent pay, by the way. I'll show you how much they make after graduation. So young people who really know what to do and get well paid for that. 100% of architectural technology, electromechanical engineering, 92% of project management. Really high percentages, really great jobs for all our students. So this is another good reason to look at college education, apart from the fact that we are 2, 3, 4 times cheaper than a university program. And we have bachelor programs, 2 of them excellent programs, 4-year programs, but most of our programs are 2 and 3 years. And students need a 2-year program to stay in Canada for the next 3 years. How much do our students get when they get their first job? Well, you can see really good salaries here, really, really good. Most of them over 100,000. Now, let me tell you, of course, these are not all students. These are the students that really get into the industry fast and into a big company, and that's where they can make all that money. So you can see that engineering programs give a really good start, both professionally and financially. And there are other programs that can also get you a very well-paid job, a very, very well-paid job, like an early childhood education diploma. Another popular question I have from our parents and students is, okay, but which are the best programs you have? Well, we don't know. Our students know which programs are really the best. And of course, we keep track of applications, and this is a list of the programs that get the highest percentage of applications. Aerospace manufacturing, you see, engineering programs are really very popular. Cybersecurity, that's a post-grad program with a post-grad certificate, very popular. Another technology program, health informatics. And this is a 3-year program that will become more and more popular. It's a typical 21st century technological program. So take a look at it, really important. The architectural technology program is also very popular. Project management and global business management, 2 postgrad programs that get many applications from all over the world. Hotel operations, resort and restaurant, and one of our new programs for postgrads, interactive media management. So this is again a 21st century field that didn't even exist 20 years ago, not even 10 years ago, because of the role that social networks and social media has taken in our lives. I mentioned a new program. We have new programs introduced practically every academic year. And 2 years ago, we introduced the programs you're looking at right now. Business analytics, very important for anybody with interests in finance. Software engineering, artificial intelligence, 21st century, nothing more to say about this. Paralegal, a 2-year diploma program for anybody looking at the law profession. It's a very good first step into this. It's a long, very expensive path to become a lawyer in Canada, but this is the great first step towards it. So here is a translation of all these new programs. And with 1 minute left, I only want to say that the online programs we introduced became really, really popular. And our students are very happy with these programs. Another question that we get very often is the question about scholarships. Well, we have lots of money for scholarships, but we do not offer scholarships for new students, for first-year students. Once you finish your first year, you will have many possibilities for many different scholarships to apply and get. Let me tell you, they're not full scholarships. They're all only part-time, partial scholarships, but still, this is help that most of our students can get, both Canadian and international students. We've got lots of success, like Nikita with an Oscar for a film. Now he's back teaching at Centennial. Yan won another Oscar holder, like Katerina Kravchenko, who got a first place in the architectural technology competition. So we are really good and we are very, very happy with our students. And this was the end of my presentation.